Told y'all I was back with another banger. Thank y'all for tapping into that Yocuzpodcast. Y'all already know who it is. It's Cuz on the 1 and 2. I just feel like dropping a lot of videos of what's going on in the world. Because y'all really don't know what's going on in the world. So make sure y'all pay attention, man. PSA, real shit going on. Over 7 million people did a No King protest walk. Man, pay attention, man. We lit. Thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and drop a comment at this episode. We lit. Let's go.
Millions of Americans took to the streets today with one simple message for President Trump. You are not a king. Demonstrators in more than 2,500 cities and towns gathered for the No Kings events. And according to No Kings Media, nearly 7 million people came out across the country today for these protests. That's 2 million more than the last No Kings protests that were held back in June. The rallies come as Trump escalates what experts warn is his authoritarian reach targeting cities, people, and institutions that oppose him. I spoke with some of the protesters here in New York City earlier. Here's what they had to say.
We're still fighting for the promise of what this nation can be, and they are fighting to turn back the hands of time to bring us to darker times.
No, they're not going to intimidate us with tyrant talk. We are out here to stand up for this democracy.
The military is used for the defense of this country. It is not used to control the citizenry. Trump is turning the military into his own Praetorian Guard.
Do not cower to the fascism and the threats that are coming from D.C. That's what they want us to do, and they will only be successful in that if we remain silent.
And joining us live from the protests in Los Angeles is Jacob Soboroff, MSNBC senior political and national correspondent. Also with us is George Conway, attorney and president for the Society for the Rule of Law. George also attended one of the protests today. He's also on the board of a 501c4 that helped promote the events. Jacob, let's start with you. What's it like on the ground there?
Antonio, I was watching you all morning, and the vibes here feel like a lot of the vibes that I was watching you walk around in all morning in New York City. We're in the middle of downtown Los Angeles. We're on Grand, right? Yeah, we're on Grand Street. This is the heart of the Civic Center. There are people as far as the eye can see, both in this direction, and then, Tony, let's swing around and just show them what's going on over here. This is the heart of downtown Los Angeles. You can see the Walt Disney Concert Hall in the distance out here, and people are stoked. This is a jubilant, peaceful, celebratory atmosphere, and everywhere you look,
look how deep it is out there, bro. It is so deep out there, bro. Like, literally, look at all them people out there, bro. No king. They saying Trump ain't no goddamn king. Trump, you ain't no damn king, Trump. They want your ass out of there, Trump. You starting too much. But see, Trump got a plan because Trump is a finesser. See, y'all ain't know Trump was a finesser. I did. Trump is a hustler. You hear me? Trump done took the troops and ISIS, made a deal and sending them everywhere. So he telling y'all, I'm taking over my world. This is my world. I'm taking it over. I'm making it look good. You feel me? But this was going on in New York. This how deep it is in New York. Pay attention.
the idea that Antifa is on the streets. This lady's, look, she got a big smile on her face. Come over here. What's up? I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you.
I'm Allison.
Well, so are you Antifa? They say Antifa's on the streets.
I'm CTA. I'm a teacher. I teach kindergartners, and we're here to make it right for students and families in our community.
So when you hear, people saying that people on these streets hate America, what's your response?
I see people being kind and loving each other and wanting a better life for everyone that's walking.
Thank you for your service as a teacher. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Okay, take it easy. It's everywhere, like I said, everywhere you look. What do we got on this one? Stop Trump from rigging the election. Prop 50, right? So, we got this big initiative on the ballot here. Hey, how are you? You want to say hi? Well, we're live on MSNBC. What's up? What's your name?
Rosa Kini.
Have you protested before?
No, well, yes, with Cesar Chavez.
What is it like to be out here?
Emotional.
So you went from Cesar Chavez fighting for the rights of the workers to being out here.
And Imperial Valley, Salinas, you name it.
Amazing. Thank you.
That's my daughter here.
What's your name?
Angela.
Angela, it's so nice to be out here with you. What does it feel like to be out on the streets today?
It's good. This is my first time.
Ever? How are you feeling?
Good. Very good.
What brings you out to the streets?
What doesn't? I mean, everything that's going on in this country is horrible. Taking away our rights, taking away our neighbors, kids being scared to go to school is horrible.
And you're fighting back?
Yes, of course.
All right, you be safe out here today, all right?
You too.
Nice to meet you guys. It really is electric, guys. And look, here's another one. These inflatable suits, everywhere you go, people are partying. Where'd you get that suit?
Mom.
I bought it. Amazon, but I don't really.
We're live on MSNBC.
Amazon.
Tell me, what's the number one thing that brings you out here right now?
Anti-fascism.
No
No kings in this country. It's not allowed. We didn't vote for it. We don't want it.
Ice out of LA. Ice out of LA, please.
It's so nice to meet you guys. What are your names?
Amanda.
Brooke.
Amanda and Brooke. All right, nice to meet you, Amanda and Brooke. Let me hand you that if that's okay. Can I hand you that? Wait, check this out, guys. It's loud. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or if I'll be able to hear you, but I mean, it is a real party. Hold on, let me say hi. How's it going in there?
It's going well. How are you?
Have you guys done this before? I feel like I've seen you guys out and about a lot.
Yeah, so it's always at the space where healing needs to happen.
When you hear people out in D.C. say, these people out on the streets hate America, that this is Antifa, what is this? What are you seeing right now?
This is love and power and community.
Love and power and community. What's your name?
Valeria.
Valeria? Nice to meet you. Jacob, take care.
You know she want Ice in them out of there. You already know that. You already know she want them out of there ASAP. You already know he done came, probably took 20 of her family members up out of there. Nah, man, pay attention, man. There is real shit going on in the world, man. And I know y'all, look, for real, y'all probably ain't need no nothing about none of that shit. Nah, for real. Y'all gotta pay attention, man, of what's going on, man. Y'all gotta pay attention what's going on. Because if y'all don't pay attention, how y'all gonna know shit, yo? Like that social media shit, all right, but this the real shit, man. What's going on in real life right now, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We lit.
Thank you. All right, guys. Wow. This is not, there are no clashes. There is no violence. This is a big, peaceful, loving day on the streets of Los Angeles. Guys?
Jacob, what's the best sign you've seen today?
Have you ever wondered how the world's currencies are traded? The foreign exchange market, also known as the
Oh, man, the best. How about one that we find right now? Oh, here. This is very California. This is very California. The only orange monarch I want, the butterfly sign. They just asked me what's my favorite sign. Check it out.
Nature
Very
lovers
California.
right there.
Hi.
Say hi to MSNBC.
Hi, MSNBC.
Guys, we love butterflies in California.
Who doesn't love butterflies? Jacob, make sure you get a energy bar or a Red Bull for your cameraman. You're really working them hard with all those movements across the front.
You know,
Get your
I
steps
got them
in.
in my backpack. That's why I brought the backpack.
There you go. Stay safe, my friend. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Greatly appreciate it.
So, George, we want to check in with you in D.C. Was the vibe in D.C. as much fun as what was happening in L.A.? Or, I mean, I know D.C. has just been a resurrected war zone, but you were there today, and you also were in a pretty interesting wardrobe choice, I must say. I feel like you were wearing a T-shirt that was designed to troll Donald Trump.
Yeah, it said, I am Antifa. And I think a guy from the Daily Caller took a photograph of it, and then it was some kind of gotcha on conservative media. But, you know, it's just completely silly. I mean, I was out there with my dog. It was absolutely, I was out in Arlington, Virginia, shortly after 9 a.m. For a march that started at 10. I was there with my corgi, Clyde. And
Clyde might be Antifa. Clyde might really be Antifa as a corgi owner.
Yeah, he wore this. I also had. Yes. And then I also had, just in case we ran into problems, I had a bag.
Are you showing us your
of
bribes
cash.
on live TV?
Here. I mean, thanks for having me on. But anyway.
You're supposed to do that after the show ends, George.
Oh, sorry. No, and I actually, there was some kind of like a giant puppet of Donald Trump, orange face with little hands that they were manipulating, and I stood up to the puppet like I was making a peace offering with the Cava bag, and so. But anyway, Mr. Soros came through. I mean, it's great. I was like. I had all this walking around money thanks to Mr. Soros. But anyway, no, it was absolutely a love fest. It was absolutely a lot of fun. I mean, I think the problem we have in the modern world is people watch this stuff. We doom scroll on our phones and we're just like, what can we do? What can we do? And all of a sudden you get out there with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who feel the same way you do. They may have different philosophies and backgrounds and interests and come from different walks of life, but they understand that something very wrong is going on in America, that America isn't being run for Americans, that is being run for a small group of people who want to basically pillage the country and leave nothing for the people, and to basically, take away democratic self-governance. And that's not, we have to accept the fact that in a democracy, you don't always get what you want. And what these people are doing is they haven't gotten what they want, and not everything I've ever wanted, get through the political process. And they want to basically call the process to a halt. And they want to destroy all the things that they haven't been able to stop over the years. And they want to do it without a popular mandate. And that's just wrong. And that's what unites everybody. And Donald Trump, I mean, what you saw out there wasn't just Democrats. Okay, maybe obviously in New York and DC, it's heavily weighted toward Democrats. But when you saw on social media, people in Birmingham, Alabama, people in Boise, Idaho, and places like that, places in smaller towns everywhere, it tells you that people are getting it. They're getting it, and they understand. They're starting to really realize that they can't just sit back. They have to do something because the courts aren't going to save us. Nobody else is going to save us.
George, when I was out in New York, first of all, there actually were some non-Democrats here in New York City who were out and about, or who maybe were previously not Democrats, but certainly don't identify now as MAGA. And one of the things that I heard people repeat is that they came out today because they're worried that the window to fight is closing, that there's this feeling of urgency right now, that there's been an escalation both with what they've seen with ICE, but also just that they've been surprised by the pace and the success that Trump has had in going after his enemies in just the last couple weeks. So they worry that this window to fight back against authoritarianism is closing right in front of their eyes. Do you, and from your expertise, do you feel like that's true, that we're here right in this moment where that window is closing?
Yes and no. And let me see if I can untangle the answer on live TV. I think
if you want to improve your smile, you have to look at this picture and this picture and this picture.
I think that if people weren't getting together and doing this at this moment, we would be in big trouble. Because if what has been going on for the past few months and is accelerating isn't enough to trigger a backlash of people saying, this is not what we voted for, this is not consistent with our Constitution, with our laws, with our traditions, and with principles of honor and decency, if they weren't standing up now, then we would be done.
Yeah.
We would be done.
Yeah.
And that window would close. And I think what's going on here is people were afraid that window was closing because nothing was happening. People weren't getting out on the streets. And now they know they can keep that window open. They can do it. They can do it by getting out there and showing that they're willing to go out there and take the time to fight.
Listen, man. Listen. It all started from the head, man, right? And I just want y'all just to let me, if it makes sense. It started from the head. So it started from all the killing, the robbing, all the murders, all the homicides, all everybody getting killed, drugs, and all that. That's where it started from. So Trump put together a team. So he put together a team. He went everywhere with the team. The team was successful. But while the team was getting successful, they was hurting people too at the same time. Locking everybody up. Like every state they went to, every city they went to, they locked up over 1,000 people. Feel me? So now everybody don't want them there no more because now they doing the wrong thing. ICE doing the wrong thing and the troops doing the wrong thing. But the only thing they doing is doing their job. You feel me? Because y'all got to think about this, man, as though the federal government shut down. They not getting paid, but they still working. So I'm thinking to myself, do they get a choice by still working and not getting paid? Like, this shit's not adding up of what's going on. So what I'm saying is this. Everybody want the troops in these cities, and they doing their job, but they also messing people up too at the same time, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you clean up, it's quiet, okay. So they ain't gotta be tough. But he told the troops, man, like, if they get bucked with you, slam them. Straight like that. If they play with you, slam them. This is what Trump's saying to them, telling them, like, man, listen. But now it's getting out of hand. That's why they doing the No King protest, because, you know, Trump called himself a king. You feel me? So they doing a No King protest. So now they don't want the troops. They don't want ICE no more. Because ICE done came to every city, dog, and sent all the Spanish people back to where they came from, immigrants, or where they came from. Feel me? So do that hurt the cities too? Because, you know, the Spanish people work. You feel me? Like, literally, they definitely work. So would that hurt everything for getting built? Yeah. Because last time when they was coming through in Florida, nigga, that whole, all the sites and everything was clear, bruh. But that's just go to show y'all, man, is that it's a lot going on, bruh. Y'all gotta watch what's going on and listen what's going on. Fuck that social media. You just heard what he said. The only reason they did the protest is because they feel that we was losing. It gonna hurt us. And it really is, y'all. For real. We gotta start fighting for what we know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because when ISIS come and the state troopers come, police can't help them neither. Police gotta stay their distance, man. For real talk. The police gotta stay their distance, man. So make sure y'all pay attention, man. What's going on? Make sure y'all subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we lit. I'm giving y'all all positive, man. Because y'all on that Yocuzpodcast tonight. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. We got like 2 more minutes left on this episode right here. Pay attention. We lit.
Fight for their beliefs, and then going out there and, really importantly, realizing they're not alone. So that was a very important, this was a very, very important moment. And I think people are starting to understand too, this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, Trump isn't going to fold tomorrow because of this wonderful 7 million people gathering throughout the country.
Right.
But it means that people are willing to go out there,
Look,
and they're going to get more excited.
6.
They're going to get more people, more friends. They're going to tell about, like, oh, this was fine. It was actually fun.
Damn.
And we're going to see bigger and bigger and bigger events as time goes on.
Crazy.
And
yeah, the momentum is definitely on the side of the people.
Yeah.
8 motherfucking states, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, hey, bruh. They want them boys out of there. It's not a game. They don't want them boys there. They don't want them boys there at all, man. But guess what, man? Make sure y'all do y'all research, man. I'm giving y'all the facts. Y'all done tune in with Cuz tonight. I love y'all for that. Make sure, man, you tell your people, tell them people, man, go tune in, man, to that Yocuzpodcast, man. Oh, yeah, big merch on the website, too. Go check that merch out. Mind over matter clothing brand, that online. Man, tap in, man. We lit. Let me give it to you again. Mind over matter clothing brand, that online, man. Tap in. We lit. See y'all tomorrow. Gone.